Alla Nazimova, one of the first major stars of Hollywood's silent era, Alla Nazimova was not only a trailblazer in film, but also in LGBTQ+ history. Though she maintained public relationships with men, often lavender marriages meant to conceal her true orientation, she had deep romantic ties with women. Nazimova coined the term sewing circle to describe a close-knit group of lesbian and bisexual women in Hollywood. Among her rumored lovers were actresses Jean Aker, Grace Darmond, and writer Mercedes Acosta. She hosted extravagant gatherings at her estate, the Garden of Allah, where members of the LGBTQ+ community found refuge from Hollywood's strict expectations. Marlene Dietrich. The enigmatic and elegant Marlene Dietrich was known for her androgynous fashion and sultry performances in films like The Blue Angel and Shanghai Express. Openly bisexual in private circles, she was romantically linked to both men and women, including writer Mercedes Acosta and singer Edith Piaf. Dietrich once famously said, "I am at heart a gentleman." Her confidence and disregard for social norms made her a pioneering figure in Hollywood's secret lesbian circles. Greta Garbo. The legendary Greta Garbo remains one of Hollywood's most mysterious figures. While her on-screen romances were captivating, her real-life love affairs were far more intriguing. She shared a passionate relationship with Mercedes Acosta, who later detailed their love in her memoir. Garbo's preference for privacy only fueled speculation about her sexuality. She once said, "I never said I want to be alone. I only said I want to be left alone." While the world admired her from afar, she lived a life full of secret romances. Tallulah Bankhead. Few actresses embodied boldness like Tallulah Bankhead. Known for her wild antics and deep, husky voice, she was never one to conform. She had rumored affairs with Marlene Dietrich, Greta Garbo, Billie Holiday, and countless others. Bankhead's famous quip, "I've had many men in my life, but I've loved far more women," left little doubt about her preferences. Though she remained in the public eye for her talent and eccentricities, her relationships with women were carefully concealed by the studios. Jean Aker, a silent film actress and a key figure in Hollywood's secret lesbian society, Jean Aker is perhaps best known for her brief and reportedly unconsummated marriage to silent film heartthrob Rudolph Valentino. Aker was romantically linked to Grace Darmond and Alla Nazimova, firmly cementing her place in the sewing circle. She lived much of her later life with her longtime partner, actress Chloe Carter. Mercedes Acosta. While not a movie star herself, Mercedes Acosta was an influential writer and socialite, known for her passionate affairs with some of Hollywood's most famous women. She was deeply involved with Greta Garbo, Marlene Dietrich, and Alla Nazimova, among others. Her book, Here Lies the Heart, revealed intimate details of her relationships, though many of her former lovers disapproved of the revelations. Barbara Stanwyck, one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses, Barbara Stanwyck was fiercely private about her personal life. Though she was married to actor Robert Taylor, many believe their marriage was arranged by the studio to cover up her same-sex relationships. Rumors of her affairs with women circulated within Hollywood's inner circles, but she never publicly acknowledged her sexuality. Grace Darmond. Grace Darmond may not be a household name today, but in the silent film era, she was a prolific actress with 67 films to her name. She starred in the first Technicolor film, The Gulf Between, 1917, and was romantically linked to Jean Aker. Her name also appears in rumors surrounding the sewing circle and her association with Alla Nazimova, though these links were never publicly confirmed. Behind the curtain of fame, Katharine Hepburn. A Hollywood icon known for her independence and rebellious spirit, Katharine Hepburn defied traditional gender roles both on and off screen. Though her long-term relationship with Spencer Tracy was well publicized, many believe it was more of a friendship than a romance. According to Hollywood insider Scotty Bowers, Hepburn preferred relationships with women, and he claimed to have arranged many discreet meetings for her over the years. Elizabeth Scott, nicknamed The Threat, due to her femme fatale roles in film noir classics, Elizabeth Scott was one of Hollywood's most secretive stars. She never married, and rumors about her sexuality followed her throughout her career. A 1955 Confidential magazine exposé accused her of frequenting Hollywood's underground lesbian scene, though she denied the allegations. Margaret Lindsay, best known for her supporting roles in films alongside Bette Davis, Humphrey Bogart, and Errol Flynn, Margaret Lindsay was a talented actress who kept her personal life hidden. Lindsay was in a long-term relationship with actress Mae McKinney, though they lived together under the guise of being close friends. Their relationship was one of many that remained concealed in old Hollywood. Anne Doran. A familiar face in over 500 films, Anne Doran never reached leading lady status, but she was a respected character actress. Though she never publicly acknowledged her sexuality, Hollywood insiders often whispered about her preference for women. She spent much of her life with her longtime companion, Marion Morgan, a choreographer and dancer who was also in a long-term relationship with director Dorothy Arzner. Dorothy Arzner. While not an actress, Dorothy Arzner was the first woman to direct a sound film in Hollywood and one of the few female directors of her time. She lived openly with her longtime partner, choreographer Marion Morgan, despite the conservative attitudes of the time. Arzner's films often featured strong female leads, and her subtle nods to gender and sexuality made her a quiet revolutionary in Hollywood's golden era. Mae McKinney, one of the first African-American actresses to achieve mainstream success. Mae McKinney was a trailblazer in Hollywood. Best known for her role in Hallelujah, 1929, she faced racial barriers that limited her career opportunities. Rumors swirled about her alleged relationship with actress Peppa Lair, though the constraints of the era meant their love had to remain hidden.